Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, we got a match between Andre Dome, the man, the myth, against high performance junior Darren, out on court 2. Stay tuned. All right, so I set this match up with Darren because every time I have Darren play somebody, Darren seems to come out ahead and pretty easily most of the time. So I wanted to give Darren a challenge. And what better of a challenge than Andre Dome? All right, so let's see how he does. All right, Dome won the toss and serves first. First point, Andre up. So we did this video with Swing Vision. First, I want to apologize for the camera work. Isn't the greatest. You're gonna see that the camera is gonna move a little bit in the first few minutes here, and I apologize. I guarantee that it'll be better after that as we stabilized everything. So, as you can see with Swing Vision, it's actually cutting out all the slack, so it actually speeds up the video. So this match was about an hour long, and it's pretty much cut down to about 13 minutes. So it's just the points now. As you can see, Darren's already up to serve, and Dome is doing the Dome thing, being a little dominating here. Darren's actually just 15 years old, guys. He's only been playing since he was 10 years old. Loves the game, and he's definitely a student of the game. He takes a journal every day of what he did well, what he needs to work on. Pretty much just kind of reads it over and studies it. So every match that I've set him up with so far, so with some other high performance kids, he's actually done very well against. So I thought I'd give him a test here with Andre today. But looks like he's a little nervous in the beginning here. Andre's ball is, different. It's a pro style ball. So looks like Darren's holding his own here. Ooh, good lob. Nice shot. The patented two-hand forehand from Andre. Always catching it flushed. Darren has a great backhand. He needs to just... Ooh. Pulled the trigger a little early on that. Yeah, Darren's only 15 years old, guys. Everybody was watching these two play, and they're like, "Who is that kid?" And I was like, "It's Darren. He's only 15 years old." He's like, they were like, "Oh, really?" I thought the guy was like 20 years old. So this is our other man child, strong, fast. At 15, he's gonna get there. He's definitely gonna get there. Definitely got the strokes. Got deuce here. Ooh. Oh, that's where Andre's experience kind of comes into play. Big serve. I missed the point here. Sorry, guys. So we got 5-0 right now. Darren serving. So Darren has aspirations playing at a D1 school and hopefully going pro someday. So I think he's got a nice little foundation here to work on. And someday, Darren, you can be an Andre. See, he's holding his own right there in the rally. Ooh. Nice point. Ace by Andre. Oh, serving volley. All right. See, there's flashes there. There's flashes there. Darren actually can hold his own. He's definitely a little nervous, though. He came in with a game plan because Darren usually doesn't hit so flat, but I think he knows that if he puts a little too much air under the ball, that Andre will just kind of crush it. This is definitely a good experience for Darren. Can you imagine being 15 years old and playing a former pro? I can't. So 3-0. Darren serving. You see how swing vision just kind of puts you right back into the action, like without much slack. For nothing, Andre. See, you guys too can video your own matches like this with Swing Vision. And you can review them pretty quickly. And take out all that walking around and drinking water. Nice rally. Five nothing, Andre. Oh, Darren comes in the net. Out. Darren comes up again. Oh. Hey, Darren won at love. He got one. We might have missed a point here, guys. Sorry. Ooh. So that's actually match right there. So Andre, how did my man Darren do?
Darren did well. First time playing him. I've seen him practice out here a lot, so it's a really good ball. There are just things that just he needs to get stronger and play his patterns a little bit more. But I think he has a lot of talent, a lot of potential.
I noticed that whenever he actually had a different game plan today than when he played the other kids. When he plays the other kids, he's more loopy. He tries to keep the ball a little deeper, but definitely ball speed was way different. He came out knowing that your ball speed was going to be ramped up. So he was trying to challenge you. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was hitting through the ball a lot, and I think that's when he was most effective. I think when he started looping it, I felt like I could step in and drive the ball a little bit more. So that was a good adjustment from him, trying to go toe-to-toe with me on hitting flat and through the court.
Right. And then he actually put more speed on that first serve. He usually doesn't hit a first serve that flat. So he knew he had to get you from the start.
Yeah, and I think that was a big change, but I think his first serve percentage kind of dropped because of that. But yeah, I think if he would have just hit it in with no purpose, I think I would have done a little bit more on his first serve. But his first serve was pretty effective when he placed it well. He just kind of missed the first or second ball a little bit too much when he did have the opportunity, so he didn't get to use that first serve to the best of its use. So,
what did you tell him at the end?
I just told him to hit through the court a little bit more. I thought, like I said earlier, when he was doing that, I felt the points were tougher on me. And then when he did start looping it, that's when I took advantage of it. And yeah, just first serve percentage. I think just getting a better first serve and getting more free points. I didn't give him a lot of free points on that first serve. So that kind of had him on the ropes a little bit. But I just told him he needs to just get his backhand, just be more consistent on his backhand, because his backhand cross court is really good. And I think if he could just stay with that a little bit more and not change direction too early in the point, I think he'd be a little bit more successful. But I did put a lot of pressure on him to kind of stay in that rally, and he wanted to change direction a bit more than I think he's used to.
So, do you think he's right where he is? Did he surprise you? Actually, should be my question. Did he surprise you?
Yeah, at points. When we did get into the longer rallies, he did play better. His movement could be a little bit better. He was a little weak to the sides of the court, but when it was in the middle of the court, he struck the ball really well. And I think that's the next step for him, is being used to going flat and hard through the middle with his strokes and not hitting that loop beforehand as much. So I think he's got potential, and yeah, I mean, some things did surprise me, and I was and it was good to see.
That's great. Thank you for playing him, Andre.
Yeah.
I was watching the whole thing, and I was like, whoa, he's kind of going toe to toe with you on certain points, and I was like, oh, okay, he came to play today. So I was kind of impressed.
Yeah. I mean, I threw him the kitchen sink. I think I try to push him a little bit more, and he kind of dealt with that pretty well. I just felt like there was just a few points here and there where much stronger, where I can kind of fall back to as the point goes on, where I'm more comfortable with. So,
Andre, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.